Gotham, a city choked by darkness, where shadows stretch and secrets fester like old wounds. Tonight, the whispers of crime are louder, the chilling breath of fear sharper. From its grimy alleys to its glittering spires, a predator stalks the night, unseen, unheard. The ink bleeds as the titan of comics, the caped crusader himself, is born anew. This is the spring issue, a harbinger of tales to come, a promise of justice forged in the crucibles of chaos. Prepare yourself, for the legend of Batman, a myth woven from courage and vengeance, begins now. Gotham at night, a city shrouded in a perpetual Inkai darkness, where true evil lurks in the shadows. For too long, the city has held its breath, awaiting the return of a name that strikes pure terror into the hearts of criminals: the Joker. The whispers are everywhere. Has the clown prince of crime finally met his end, plunging into the abyss below?
But is the Joker really dead, or is this master criminal of all time still alive?
Deep within the opulent stillness of Wayne Manor, Bruce Wayne and his young ward, Dick Grayson, live a life of quiet deception. They are the masked vigilante and the boy wonder, guardians of Gotham, and the ultimate players in a deadly game. The game is about to reach its climax, and only one will emerge victorious from this battle of wits. Gotham's waterfront, shrouded in a clinging fog, becomes a stage for stealth and desperation. A faint cry for help slices through the oppressive silence, a desperate whisper on the black water.
So what? We can't stop to pick him up. Hey, you gone crazy? Put out that light, the cops us. Shut up, can't you see who it is? It's the Joker.
The mere mention of the name sparks a grim obedience, steering the boat towards the Joker's bedraggled form. Later, in a deserted factory, the Joker, resuscitated, probes the motives of his rescuers.
I'm curious to know why you hesitated to pick me up at first, hiding something from the police.
You guessed it. We had a steward hide some diamonds on an incoming steamer, and then we smuggle them in. But the diamond smuggling business is pretty well shot. What with the war going on?
Why did you change your mind about picking me up after you saw who I was?
We need a new racket. You're a guy with brains. We think maybe you can figure out a new racket for us. How come you were floating around the water at this time of night?
Had a tussle with the Batman, fell down to sewage water, kept swimming through the pipe till I found where it empties into the bay, exhausted.
Then you found us. I'll introduce us. I'm Queenie. This is Diamond Jack Degan, and the big lug is Clubsy.
They call me Dats on accounta. I am an exploit at conkin guys over Da Bean.
I've just had a droll thought. I'm the Joker. We have black-haired Queenie, the Black Queen, Diamond Jack, the Jack of Diamonds, and Clubsy here, the King of Clubs. Four cards about to play a game of chance with the police.
I don't like to play wid de cops. They can't cheat wid dem. The last time I try playin' rummy wid Sergeant Casey, he.
Shut up, Clubsy.
In the heart of Gotham's decay, a twisted game of chance is about to be dealt, with the city itself as the ultimate stake. Gotham Knights hold their breath, a city draped in shadow and whispered vice.
Got any ideas, Joker?
Yes, for a gambling ship.
A twisted game of chance is conceived, outside the reach of the law, preying on the city's elite.
Our patrons will be the society rich. Queenie can get playboys drunk and Jack can mix with the guests. You pump them for information about their jewels.
I get it. We take their dough away at the gambling tables and take away their jewels at their homes.
Okay. And now a toast to the success of the four cards: the Joker, the Black Queen, the Jack of Diamonds, and King Card.
2 months later, a phantom ship, the Deck, cast its nefarious shadow over Gotham, its success mirrored by a surge in daring robberies. News headlines scream of the crime wave, demanding the ship's closure, while whispers of its dark allure fill the air.
So you're going to have a look at the gambling ship, eh?
Uh-huh. I've got my suspicions about that boat.
I cut myself.
Oh well, it's just a nick.
A seemingly trivial injury, a small cut, yet fate weaves a tapestry where this very nick will prove to be Batman's salvation. The irony of life, how the smallest wound can avert the greatest peril and set the stage for a criminal's downfall. As twilight deepens, the man no one suspects, Bruce Wayne, blends seamlessly into the throng aboard the floating den of iniquity.
My, look at all the people anxious to lose their money.
He encounters Queenie, the ship's alluring hostess, her practiced charm masking a deeper game.
Tell me, what does one do around here for excitement? Just standing at a table and throwing away my money seems rather tiresome.
I'm sorry you're bored. Good-looking chap. Nasty cut in his chin. From shaving, probably.
I dare say you're about the only exciting thing aboard this ship. You're quite pretty, you know.
Thanks for the compliment. Sure you can spare it. Funny thing, I get the feeling his boredom is an act. As if he were playing a part. Guess I'm crazy, but he is nice.
So Mrs. Logan is sleeping on her yacht tonight and she's got her jewels with her. Right, she's sailing tomorrow morning and almost all of the crew is ashore tonight, sort of celebrating the occasion. It's a sweet setup, do we go after it? Joker, yes, someone's in that corner, come out of there.
Lord.
Hello there, just stepped in the corner to light my cigarette, a very devil of a wind.
I quite understand, but I regret that this must happen to you. Now, hold ya. Dead men tell no tales. He overheard our plans, and you calling me the Joker. I must protect myself.
Gotham at night, a ceaseless symphony of despair and shadows, but for one man, it's the overture to justice. Moments later, a dripping figure ascends the wharf, a stark silhouette against the moonless sky. It is Bruce Wayne, a man playing a dangerous game of deception.
Good thing I had presence of mind to pretend I was hit. Now home and some dry clothes.
His mind races, replaying the night's events, the genesis of a new legend. Young Dick, united with him, dons a new guise.
After acquainting young Dick with the facts, he and the boy don strange garb to become the Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder.
Beneath the opulent facade of Wayne Manor, a hidden passage awakens, propelling them into the dark heart of Gotham's war.
They race through a secret tunnel that runs under the Wayne home.
A barn, a beast of metal, waiting to unleash its fury upon the innocent and the wicked alike.
To a barn housing a supercharged car. The Batman steps on the throttle and the Batmobile leaps away and out into the night.
A crimson streak tears through the city's veins, a harbinger of hope, a blur of righteous fury.
It races through the streets like a runaway comet and finally skids to a halt before the Logan yacht.
We may be too late.
Just in time, I see. The Batman.
Greetings, Joker. Nigher to see you again.
Ugh, bring that pop gun back to the toy counter.
In the neon-drenched chaos, two forces collide: the immovable object of justice and the agent of pure, unadulterated madness. The game has just begun. Gotham's nocturnal theater stages its grim performance, where shadows writhe and danger lurks within every alley.
Here, take this.
Thanks, but I don't think I like your gift very much.
Meanwhile, on another battlefield of chaos, Clubsy unleashes his brutish might upon the Boy Wonder.
I'm gonna tear you apart with me bare hands.
Nice fella.
The Boy Wonder, with a move born of nimbleness and wit, turns the hulking brute's charge against him.
Up you go. Just a little stunt I learned while I was with the circus.
W who shoved me into a revolving door.
The dance of combat continues, a precarious ballet of fists and fury across the darkened heart of Gotham. Gotham cloaked in darkness, a desperate pursuit echoes through the grimy docks.
Try and hold your own, Robin. I'm going after him.
The Joker flees to the waterfront, a clown prince of crime making his escape in a waiting car, but the Batmobile is hot on his tail. The chase escalates, cars swerving wildly on two wheels, tires screaming in a desperate ballet of speed and danger.
While I'm cut off, I'll never be able to stop in time. I'll crash.
In a desperate maneuver, the Batman attempts to avoid collision. only to shatter through fencing and plunge into the abyss below. A deafening impact, followed by an unnerving silence, then the unhinged, triumphant laughter of the Joker.
Ha ha, I've lived to see the end of the man I hate the most. I've lived to see the death of the Batman. Ha 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 ha.
His grinning death at last wrapped his black mantle about the Batman. Gotham at night. The city breathes a foul air of corruption and fear, but within its deepest shadows, a legend stirs. The Joker's triumph is short-lived. A desperate grasp, a branch holds firm, and the caped crusader defies gravity itself.
Not yet, clown.
Meanwhile, the boy wonder faces his own perilous predicament, ensnared by sheer brute force.
That brat is tougher to handle than a dozen cops.
Trapped, the odds stack against them, but the spirit of Gotham's protectors will not break. As the Joker laughs in his folly, Batman rises, a promise of vengeance etched in the encroaching darkness. Gotham's choked night air hangs heavy, a shroud over the city's despair. A desperate plea crackles through the wires, a hostage's life hanging by a thread.
I see the old come-on game, okay. I'll be there.
He walks into a den of villains, a calculated gamble where only one can survive.
Allow me to introduce my companions, the Black Queen, the Jack of Diamonds, and the King of Clubs.
Not forgetting the Joker, of course.
The cards are shuffled, an infernal game begins, with a human life as the ultimate prize.
I'm afraid you lose. I hold the winning card, the Joker.
In the blink of an eye, a secret is revealed, a shaving nick, the key to the Bat's true identity.
So I'm going to show you a card trick.
One person now knows the truth, all because of a simple, telltale nick. Gotham teeters on the edge of inferno, smoke and desperation clinging to the night.
Get him, don't let him get away.
Don't worry, I'm not going, not without Robin.
As decoys distract the Dark Knight, the Joker, a hyena of chaos, seizes his prize. He's been preparing for this, a twisted contingency for a desperate moment. The treacherous Joker orchestrates their doom, locking them in a tomb of steel and fire.
Fire, and we're locked in the Joker double-crossed us. Let's get out of here.
This door is of steel, and I've locked the steel shutters outside the windows. They'll burn to death my stupid help and the Batman and Robin. They'll burn and there's no escape. Ha ha ha.
Yes, after I plug the Batman, he's going to kill him.
You can't kill him, that's murder.
Don't I know IT? Get out of my way.
WHWHN, did you save my life? Don't understand.
I couldn't let him kill you. Stop asking me so many questions.
In a flash, a shot rings out and the Black Queen falls, a victim of impending betrayal.
She's been shot.
That'll fix ya double-crossing Aya.
Gotham weeps tonight, a city drowning in a storm as fierce as the chaos it harbors.
This is my finish. I guess I loved you all the time. Mr. Bruce Wayne. I'm going, please kiss me before it's too late.
She knew I was Bruce Wayne. But now the Batman must turn to the trouble at hand, for the fire now rages fiercely. A terrific explosion and the dynamic duo is free.
Come on, maybe we can still see where the Joker has headed.
Suddenly, thunder rolls in deafening peals. Lightning strikes at the clouds in jagged fury, and above it all, the Joker's shrieking, hysterical laughter can be heard.
Rains, thunder, lightning, they can't stop me now. I laugh at it, ha 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 ha.
And now the Joker himself seems a part of the elements, wild and violent. Gotham's waters shrouded in an unnatural darkness. The Joker's escape is far from over, but the relentless pursuit of the Batman cuts through the night like a blade. The Dark Knight speedboat closes the distance, a chilling promise of reckoning upon the pursuing water.
Blast them, I've got to find a place where I can hold them off. That lighthouse, just the spot, ha ha hey.
A mad glint in his eye, the Clown Prince targets the derelict lighthouse, his twisted sanctuary for the final act.
There he goes, towards that lighthouse.
And that's just where we're going.
The lighthouse keeper, an innocent caught in the crossfire of madness, meets a swift and brutal end as the chase intensifies.
Who Hanana fully get out of my way.
In a blur of motion, Batman arrives, an avenging shadow leaping into the fray, his chase leading up the spiraling heart of the tower. Up the twisting stairs they race, the wind a tormented howl, until they reach the windswept summit, where a single, desperate grab brings the two archenemies face to face.
We're playing the same game, Joker, but not with cards this time.
With a surge of chaotic fury, the Joker shatters the moment, delivering a devastating blow that sends the Batman reeling towards the abyss.
Haha, the Joker will still win in any game. Haha.
Against all odds, a flicker of iron will. Batman's desperate grasp finds purchase on the railing, a precarious hold against the encroaching doom.
You won't hold on that rail too long.
Ha 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 after I crush your fingertips. Ha 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 hi. Pal, you didn't really think you could lose me that easy, did you?
Can the Joker, in his ultimate act of depravity, send the Dark Knight plummeting into a watery grave, or has hope found a precarious perch in the storm? Gotham at night, a symphony of sirens and shadows, but in this chaos a new, unexpected player emerges.
You forgot about me.
Yo.
I'll attend to you first.
A sudden betrayal of strength as the boy Wonder turns the tables on the clown prince of crime. Sent flying into the abyss, the Joker plunges into the unforgiving depths of Gotham's murky waters.
This is one game the Joker lost.
Later, a cryptic exchange that hints at a deeper strategy, a hidden piece in the Joker's losing hand.
He forgot about Hearts, the heart of that girl who died back there.
But in Gotham's endless night, victory is often fleeting. Is the Joker truly gone, or is his madness merely biding its time for another terrifying gambit? Gotham at night, shadows stretching like grasping fingers across a city held in thrall by fear. Tales of fairy lands, of lands stranger than dreams, often whisper through the wind. But what if the veil between our reality and those enchanted realms were to tear, plunging the unimagined into the heart of Gotham?
Hold it right there, you two.
The dynamic duo, ever vigilant, descend upon two sneering thieves attempting to rob a quiet home. This night, the ordinary will collide with the extraordinary, as the Bat and Robin step into the Book of Enchantment. Gotham at night, rain-slicked streets reflecting the grim glow of distant streetlights. A scene of chaos erupts.
Get the loot.
But before their victory can be secured, a new presence dominates the threshold, a silhouette against the storm.
Wars the Batman come into my house, I need your help. Please don't think I am one of those crackpot, mad scientists one reads about in mystery stories and comic books. Although you will think I'm mad when I show you my machine.
He gestures to a contraption that defies logic, a machine born of impossible dreams.
If you were to sit in this chair and read this book, by pressing a series of buttons I could send you into the world of the book you are reading, into the land of the book.
Fairy land with its giants and witches aren't exactly our line, but you need help. We'll do it.
My daughter, Enid, I sent her into Fairyland 2 days ago. She hasn't come back. Bring her back to me, please.
Gotham sleeps, but a different world awakens, a place born of ink and imagination. Within the silent confines of a hidden laboratory, the impossible is about to unfold.
Once upon a time, there lived a wicked old witch. She was able to work many spells and...
A hum builds, a strange energy surges, and a disorienting descent begins. Lost in a cosmic ballet, their senses reel, a terrifying shrinkage consuming them. And then a blinding flash, a thunderous roar, and they are thrust into the very pages of a fairy tale.
IT worked, we're in the land of that book.
The first thing we ought to do is find out if anyone has seen the girl. Let's ask that old man coming up the road. Will you stop a moment, old man? I want to ask you a question.
I never stop, I never can. I am time, Father Time.
Time sees everything that happens. Tell me Enid Anderson. She arrived here 2 days ago. Where is she?
Ah, yes, I have seen her. She has been captured by Gruel, the Black Witch.
Gotham's night is a canvas of dread, but tonight, a different kind of darkness looms, a supernatural threat whispered in hushed tones.
The Black Witch, yes, and you must rescue the girl before this day ends. Anyone who remains in Fairyland for 3 days is compelled to remain here forever. You have till sundown to take her back to your own land, else she may never leave. Remember sundown.
A desperate plea, a ticking clock, and a looming deadline. Batman and Robin face a challenge that transcends the ordinary criminal.
Looks like we have a man-sized job on our hands. Yes, and what's that up there in the sky?
Framed against the bruised twilight, a bizarre silhouette takes flight, a harbinger of arcane fury.
A witch, the Black Witch, heh heh. I looked into my magic crystal and saw you arrive, going to try to take the girl from me, heh heh. Defeat them if you can, me he he. Let us see how your might shall avail against my magic.
The air crackles with unholy power as the sorceress unleashes her grotesque champions, a test of pure resilience.
If you would fight, here fight 2 of my servants.
A swirling vortex of smoke clears, revealing primal forces born of fire and ice, a deadly duality.
Here are 2 opponents for you, Burn, the man of fire, and Freeze, the man of ice, heh heh.
With the embrace of either of their opponents meaning death, the Batman and Robin face a supreme test. Can they win? Gotham's night is a canvas of despair, where the shadows harbor not just darkness but monstrous foes. The strange antagonists of the Batman and Robin grow nearer, their menace palpable in the chilling air.
The heat, the terrible heat.
Come we wrestle.
With speed that defies the inferno, the Batman drops, his move a calculated gamble.
Ouch, I'm giving myself the hot foot.
As the man of fire reels, his chilling counterpart lunges, but Robin is ready.
BRRR like grabbing an icicle.
A blur of motion, a testament to their bond, Robin uses the icy foe against his fiery partner.
Nice going, kid.
The embrace of fire and ice unleashes a torrent of agony, their screams echoing the despair they sow. Gotham shivers, not just from the cold, but from the chilling certainty that some fires can only be extinguished by the very element that birthed them.
You thought you could quench me, Ice Heart. You were wrong.
Ashes and steam, a dance of destruction and salvation, leaving only the stark reality of their journey's continuation.
The path ahead is long, but the destination beckons.
Fair the fair, I'm off to the fair.
The castle of the witch, you say, is it through yonder mountain?
Aye, but the great dragon guards it, ha ha.
The shadow of a colossal beast falls upon their fragile hopes as they face the dragon's mountain, a testament to fear itself.
Run, run.
Yet even in the face of inferno and terror, a question lingers, a whisper of disbelief in the face of overwhelming, burning peril. Gotham at night, a city perpetually shrouded in shadow, where nightmares stalk the alleys and every corner hides a threat. Tonight, a desperate battle rages against a monstrous foe, and a young hero is caught in its deadly path.
Robin trips and falls in the path of the monster.
Ignoring his own peril, the Batman surges forward, a desperate gambit to protect his young aide.
Robin.
A colossal paw descends, a shadow of death aimed directly at the fallen boy. But in a blur of defiant courage, the Dark Knight intervenes, the beast strike missing its intended target by a hair's breadth. Yet the danger is far from over. The monster remains and the night still belongs to the shadows. Gotham's grimy streets yield to a surreal ascent, a path carved not by concrete but by something far more bizarre.
Very possibly, very possibly.
My name is very, very important. I'm connected with the king's soldiers. I am Humpty Dumpty.
Better not be too important, Humpty Dumpty. You're riding for a fall.
Leaving the peculiar Humpty Dumpty behind, the Dark Knight and his ward find their path diverging into the impossible.
Look, that beanstalk, that's it, that's Jack's beanstalk. Grab hold of it, hurry.
Higher and higher they climb, a tiny speck against the endless sky, ascending towards a land beyond imagination.
Hold tight, Robin, and don't look down.
They've reached the impossible, a land above the clouds, only to be met by something monstrous and ravenous.
Fee fi fo fum, food, fresh food. What a meal you two will make.
Holy cat's more trouble.
Trapped in a cage, their situation grows dire as the colossal captor prepares his gruesome feast.
No one's going to make me into boiled beef. The acid in this vial should eat away these bars easily enough.
Ho ho, I go to get water to boil you in.
Gotham at night, shadows stretching like grasping fingers across a city choked by crime. For a fleeting moment, there is a pause in the chaos, an infernal silence before the storm breaks anew.
Free for a moment, for the giant has returned. Og Bullseye, wah, try to escape, will you? I'll fix you good.
His single orb useless, the giant bellows in agony, his flailing arms a deadly dance of desperation.
Oh, if I only had a weapon.
Just as despair threatens to engulf the young hero, another colossal shadow falls upon the scene.
Ho, cousin, what goes on? My food has staged a mutiny. I'll kill them. They have blinded me.
Hurtled from his tormentor, Robin's quick thinking grasps a chain, a desperate chance in the darkness.
Where's the other one? Where are you? I'll mash you flat.
Here I am, right here.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, the city's heart beats with a rhythm of crime and despair. Having vanquished the monstrous giants, the Batman and Robin finally confront their true objective, the ominous castle of the Black Witch.
The Black Witch's castle, and surrounded by a wall of fire. And look at this deep gorge. How can we ever expect to get to the other side and penetrate that fire?
With a strategic mind honed by countless battles, the Batman devises a daring plan, instructing Robin as they prepare a makeshift catapult.
Think it will work?
A silent prayer whispered into the inferno, the rope is cut. The sapling springs, launching Robin like an arrow into the blazing barrier.
Here goes nothing.
Like a phantom, the boy wonder twists in midair, landing with feline grace. Now the Batman prepares to traverse the same perilous path. Again, a silhouette is hurled through the fiery inferno. The mission continues, with danger lurking at every turn. Gotham's night, sharp and unforgiving, as the bat signal pierces the ink-black sky. High in a shadowed tower, a sinister ritual unfolds, a cauldron bubbling with dark intent.
Yes, my pretty Amelia, so you shall be part of a witch's brew. A very tasty brew it will be too.
But even as the darkness deepens, a vigilant shadow descends, a flicker of hope against the encroaching evil.
Fools, the witch, and that must be the professor's daughter.
A sudden twist, a bony hand, and the very floor betrays them, sending the heroes tumbling into a nightmare. Into the depths they fall, a torture dungeon awaiting, the Black Witch's cruel laughter echoing through the stone.
Oh ho, new victims. Yeah, and a handsome lot too.
Beneath the taunts of their captors, the dynamic duo's resolve hardens, their fight for survival just beginning.
Now do crack a couple of nuts.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, and a desperate plea for knowledge in the face of ultimate power.
Now, my little pipsqueak, what is the way to defeat the witch's power? Tell me, or I'll wring your scrawny little neck.
You must wrestle with her. She will change into different beasts, but you must hold on till after the third change. Do that and her power is lost.
Bearing this in mind, the Batman makes his way to the high tower.
Wanna wrestle?
You escaped again. This time I shall deal with you, hee hee.
As the witch hurls herself at the Batman, he feels her undergo a change. She has turned into a lion.
Lion or no lion, I'm sticking to you like glue.
Again, the witch tries to shake the Batman, this time as a grinning crocodile. Then the third desperate change, a snarling, clawing, man-eating tiger.
Hold that tiger, hold that tiger.
The Batman holds on like grim death. The tiger cannot scare him or shake his tenacious grip.
You've defeated me. My power is gone, gone.
Gotham Night, a chilling echo of desperation.
She tears herself from the Batman's relaxed hold and throws herself over the parapet.
It is the end of the evil Black Witch.
Quickly releases Enid.
The sun, it's starting to set. I must get away or else I will have to remain in Fairyland forever. I wish I knew how we could get back in time. Unit's rising IT is the magic carpet.
The witch she must have stolen IT some time ago.
Up over mountains rises the carpet. It soars like a swift bird over the land.
Gosh, if this were only a magic carpet, I could say. Magic carpet, take us back to where we arrived. At last, we're settling right on the exact spot we first arrived at.
The three comrades whirl through spinning comets. There is a curious shrinking feeling.
And just in time, too. The sun is going down. Once more, they are home.
Enid, you've come back to me.
I want to thank you for all you've done.
We ought to thank you.
Never had so much fun in my life. I'm going home to read my own fairy tale book all over again.
Father,
Stop.
Thief.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a fleeting chase through darkened alleys.
Gotcha, you little rat.
Hold him.
But as the Batman moves to strike, something in the captured boy's eyes stills his fist.
Puff Puff, such a crazy crook, only took $6.
Why only $6 when you could have had more?
I'm not really a crook. I just needed $6. My wife is sick. I needed medicine.
A desperate confession, a story of love, loss, and a dream shattered by circumstance.
Here, take it easy. Why not tell us all about it?
my name is Joe Sands. It all started about 2 years ago. My girl Anne didn't want to get married until we had $1,000 in the bank.
Let's wait until we've got enough money to buy furniture and everything else, Joe.
Okay, honey, we only need $200 more.
But a sudden turn of events in a lonely garage would change everything. Gotham, a city choked by shadows, where desperation breeds crime and whispers echo in the darkness.
Keep your mouth shut and I'll slip you a couple hundred Buicks tomorrow when I get the car otherwise.
$200, a king's ransom for Joe, a chance at a life with Anne. But that chance came with a price paid in deception.
And we can get married. I'll have that $200 by tonight.
But Joe, where did you get it?
The truth, however tempting it was to hide, had to be told. And Anne's reaction was a storm far worse than any bargain.
If you think I'm going to start the foundation of our married life on that kind of money, you're mistaken, Joseph Sands.
All right, I won't take the money, I promise.
The promise was made, a desperate plea for forgiveness, but the whispers of a job had already reached the wrong ears.
Why don't we plug him? That'll shut him up.
No, the boss don't like that. We just fix him like this. Liquor C.
A brutal blow, a life shattered by greed and betrayal. And as the car sped into the night, the true cost of Joe's desperate bargain became terrifyingly clear. Gotham at night, shadows bleeding into the unforgiving concrete. A life shattered, a story of desperation etched in the city's dark heart. Adrift and unconscious, the car careens, a metal beast unleashed, slamming into the silence of a storefront.
Drunk drivers are a public menace. I'm going to sentence you 2 years in the state prison. Oh, you can't. I was framed, I tell you, framed.
Released, the world offered no solace. Broken, with every penny seized for the damages, the future seemed as bleak as the precinct house he'd just left.
Ann Davis, do you take this man too? The first thing I'm going to do is get that gangster who framed me to get me out of the way.
A marriage born of circumstance, a promise to a woman named Anne, and a burning desire for vengeance.
No, they'll kill you. Joe, if you forget about him, I'll marry you. Marry you today, please, for me.
She'll be all right, Doc. She'll be all right. Get this prescription filled and buy these medicines. That'll do IT. Hope flickered, a fragile flame against the encroaching darkness. But the past, a relentless phantom, was about to extinguish it. I've just learned you have a prison record. We can't allow that in this company. You're discharged.
Sarumph, in view of your past record, Arumph, yes, I know I'm fired.
Each door slammed shut, each job lost, the stain of his past a brand that followed him relentlessly. This is how a man breaks. This is Gotham. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a desperate plea whispered into the encroaching darkness.
I gave the doctor our last $2. I didn't know what I was going to do about the medicines.
About how much do you guess all that will be? $6? As far as I was concerned, it might have been 6 million.
I didn't even have a gun. I just shoved my hand in my pocket. I am sorry, mister. If I forget all about it, you do the same thing.
I should say about $6.
$6 to save Anne. Where can I get $6? I can't steal it.
Later, when the grateful boy has gone, the Batman's lithe form darts through the darkened streets, a phantom in pursuit. Only one goon is called Matty and looks like a snake, Matty Link, and he belongs to Smiley Sykes' mob.
This fellow, Matty, did he have a face that reminded you of a snake? Did he wear sleek clothes?
Yes, he did.
How did you know? I know a lot of things. Here's some money to tide you over for a while. Now just give me your address and I'll be off.
Gosh, I don't know what to say.
As a mobster stands guard before the sanctum of the ganglord, silently, an arm of steel encircles his throat.
Evening, Smiley. Thought I'd come to pay a social call.
Batman.
Gotham at night, a labyrinth of shadows and deceit, where secrets fester and danger lurks around every corner.
Batman, I gotta hand it to you. My men all over the place, and you walk in as bold as brass. What's on your mind? Lemmy, Matty Link framed a kid I know, Joe Sands. Would you by any chance have been the one who fixed up the frame? Now that's a kind of personal question. I don't like that, so you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let the boys muss you up a bit so you don't ask me things like that no more. No shots, boys. We don't want the police in our private party. I'm gonna sit back in my ringside seat and enjoy this. Make yourself comfortable.
Mister.
TCH. Now is that nice trying to hit a man when he's sitting down? Nice of you to provide entertainment at your party. Smiley, when are you serving tea?
Better tell your boys to put away their pop guns, Smiley, before they hurt themselves.
The game has changed, and the hunter has become the prey in the unforgiving urban jungle of Gotham. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening across a rain-slicked alley, a symphony of despair and danger.
Enjoying your little ride, TCH. How careless of me, slipped right out of my hands.
Au revoir, gentlemen. I hope I haven't caused you any inconvenience. By the way, Smiley, I guess you did frame the kid after all. Thanks for telling me.
Moments after the Batman has left, another enters Smiley's headquarters, a phantom in the gloom.
HVA Smiley say, what hit this place? A cyclone. The Batman was asking about you, and about Joe Sands. Yeah, and its name was Batman Joe Sands. I think I better get out of town for a couple of months, I'll be seeing ya.
But the whispers of the night carry secrets, and in this labyrinth of crime, no one truly escapes the shadow's reach. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a city perpetually on the edge of despair. The whispers of crime are the only lullaby this concrete jungle knows.
Hey, look, a shadow, someone's calming up the fire escape. Douse the lights, let's duck in one of these closets.
Even as the darkness conceals, it also reveals. Two thugs, their faces etched with fear, lurk in the shadows of Matty Link's last known abode.
What's the idea of us searching the place anyway? Smiley wants to make sure there's nothing here that might tie him up with this Sans kid.
Meanwhile, in the opulent solitude of Wayne Manor, a different kind of hunt is born, fueled by grim news and unwavering resolve.
Dick, I want you to search Matty Link's rooms. Maybe you can dig up something linking him and Smiley with Joe Sans.
Sure thing.
A city awash in morning light, yet the darkness of deception persists. Bruce Wayne, the charming socialite, prepares to venture into a world of official secrets, seeking what the shadows have tried to hide. As the city wakes, a brutal truth is laid bare in the morning paper. Matty Link, a mobster no more, becomes another tragic headline in Gotham's unending saga of violence.
I should have expected this. Smiley covers himself well.
Night has thrown its black cloak over the city, yet even the darkest of nights cannot fully extinguish the quest for justice. With a swift and silent ascent, Robin approaches Matty Link's boarding house, a young detective ready to unravel a dangerous conspiracy, unaware of the deadly game already afoot. Gotham Nights, a canvas of shadows, where time itself seems to surrender to the creeping dread. At Wayne Manor, Bruce Wayne waits, a coiled spring of impatience for a return that is hours overdue.
It's late, he should have been back hours ago.
A premonition, a chilling whisper on the wind, compels him into the cowl. The city streets blur as the Batmobile answers a desperate call.
Something's happened to him. I feel it.
He arrives at Matty's room, a tremor of apprehension seizing him, a dread he cannot explain.
The strangest feeling just came over me. I seem to dread opening this door.
The door creaks open, a stark beam of light falling upon a scene of unimaginable horror.
Robin, his head, all bloody, he's been clubbed to death. Robin's dead.
The mighty Batman, a titan of will, bows his head, a man broken by the abyss of grief, anguished sobs tearing from his very soul. But from the ashes of despair, a consuming fire ignites. His eyes blaze, his jaw hardens into a mask of pure, unadulterated fury. For the first time, the Dark Knight knows rage. A bleak, grim, and terrible vengeance is about to be unleashed upon the criminals of Gotham. Gotham's night bleeds into an urgent dawn, a desperate race against time as life hangs precariously in the balance.
He's alive. I've got to get him to a doctor. A doctor.
An insistent thumping on a front door shatters the quiet, rousing a doctor from a troubled sleep.
This boy is hurt bad. He needs an operation. Hurry.
See here, I can't. Listen, if this boy dies because you refuse to operate, I'll come back and kill you with my bare hands.
I'll operate, but not because of your threats, but because it is the duty of a doctor to come to the aid of anyone who needs his services.
Okay, I'll be back later. I've got to see a man named Smiley about something.
In Smiley's sordid retreat, a chilling confirmation the mission has been compromised.
Yeah, as soon as I seen him, I knew it was that Robin kid that works with the Batman. Nice work, that'll warn him to keep away. Smiley, the Batmobile just pulled up.
A sudden hail of bullets impacts the Batmobile, but the Dark Knight's resolve, like the city's endless night, remains unbroken. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a city perpetually on the brink of despair.
You murdering rats, you won't forget this day.
A bullet lodges in the Bat's shoulder, but it's a mere sting against his relentless fury.
Rats, dirty rats. I'd like to beat you all to a pulp before I get to work on you.
Smiley, you're the man I want.
He's discarded his armor, fueled by a righteous rage, a force of nature unleashed. No longer the detective, he is the primal hunter. Gotham at night, a symphony of sirens and shadows, where even bullets find their edge blunted against the unyielding nature of the Dark Knight.
Hanaha, I'm going to wipe that smile off your face.
As the villain sees his assault fail, a primal fear ignites, a frantic acknowledgement of the impossible before him.
I know one of my shots hit, but he doesn't stop. He isn't human.
I'm going to get you, Smiley.
With a brutal efficiency that silences all defiance, Batman forces a confession, the reign of Smiley ending in a display of raw, unyielding justice.
Not smiling now, are you?
In the hushed aftermath, fear is the only currency accepted as Batman secures his quarry, his masked visage a terrifying promise of order.
Think we ought to take a shot at the Batman. Not me, I ain't tackling with him today.
Don't hit me again. I'll do anything, but don't hit me.
Almost forgot my original reason for hunting you up in the first place. I want a written confession from you about how you framed Joe Sands, or by Godfrey Isle.
Gotham at night, a city consumed by shadows and despair, where whispers of the grotesque and the monstrous fill the air.
Here's Smiley, and here's something you might be interested in, a confession. Did you see his face? Yeah, that's the first time I ever saw it look like that. It was terrible, like a demon's.
A few moments later, in the sterile quiet of a makeshift infirmary, the cost of courage is laid bare.
How is he? How is Robin?
He'll be all right, he'll live. I think I'm going to be a sissy and faint, Doc, sorry. A sissy and faint, I don't know how he kept going the way he did, with 3 bullets in him, amazing, amazing.
The next day dawns, and the secrets guarded by the cowl remain safe, a testament to the unwavering oath of a physician.
I was tempted to look at your face while you were unconscious, but I didn't. I left your cowl on while I operated. Your identity is still secret. It's better that way.
Doctor, you're all right. By the way, those people you wanted me to get in touch with are waiting outside.
Thanks to you, my name is cleared now, and Anne will be all right. And me, I gave him a job in my store. He is a nice boy.
All's well that ends well, Robbins.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening like grasping fingers, a city suffocating under the weight of its own darkness. For days, a phantom menace, a band of bank robbers, has preyed upon the city's wealth, leaving a trail of fear.
We've got to get down there.
Yet as the chaos unfolds, a glimmer of hope appears, a dark knight and his young ally arriving just in time.
We'll never make it in time. That lamp post, it gives me an idea.
In the face of overwhelming odds, a flash of ingenious desperation ignites, a spark of Bat Family brilliance. The greatest crime-busting team the world has ever known, their latest adventure is about to prove. Crime truly does not pay. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a city teetering on the precipice of despair.
We'll be taking a terrible chance, but it's the only way.
Here we go.
A breathtaking descent, swinging through the urban canyon, a silent promise of justice.
We intrude. Pleasant dreams. Why?
A thief shielding another, a flicker of loyalty in the heart of Gotham's darkness. Gotham's concrete canyons bleed into shadow, a symphony of deceit where innocence is a fragile commodity. In the chaotic struggle, a small vital clue falls from the grasp of the rescued, a dropped kerchief, revealing something deeply disturbing.
A boy, he was just a boy.
But the chance is lost, a bullet screams past, a stark reminder that mercy has no place in this city's darkness.
They're going to get away. The Batmobile parked it around the corner. Come on.
The Batmobile, a coiled predator, vibrates with unleashed power, a mechanical fury tearing after the fleeing criminals into the labyrinthine streets. Around a sharp bend, the pursuit intensifies, the hunter closing in on its prey with relentless speed. But the street ahead is empty, the bandits vanished as if swallowed by the very walls of Gotham.
They must have ducked into one of these buildings. They are smart enough to know the police won't believe, and I'm curious why that bandit protected the other.
The case remains unsolved, a thread of mystery leading Batman to return not as the Knight's Avenger, but as the enigmatic Bruce Wayne. Gotham at night bleeds into day, the Dark Knight's mantle shed, replaced by the glittering facade of Bruce Wayne. But even in the mundane glow of noon, darkness lurks, waiting for its moment.
Well, well, Linda Page, I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
Bruce Wayne. The whole crowd has been asking about you.
Tell the crowd I woke up one day to realize there are more important things than cafe society.
So, I've moved out and become a nurse. A nurse. You gave up your place in society to work for a living. It's stupid.
You're the one who's stupid wasting your life as the great society playboy. You've got talent if you wanted to.
A chance encounter, a clash of ideals hinting at the man beneath the mask, and the path not taken.
Don't try to reform me. I'm having too good a time to kill myself with work. It's no use talking to you. Come on, at least you can walk me home.
Sure, I want to see this little flat of yours, working girl.
As they near Linda's modest apartment, a familiar weariness descends upon the city's weary souls.
Hello, Mrs. Grogan. What's wrong? You look worried. It's my boy, Tommy. If only his father were alive, he'd put a stop to his running around.
A mother's plea, a son's struggle against the shadows of the underworld. A familiar tragedy unfolding in the heart of Gotham.
Tommy boy giving her trouble. Tommy is really a good kid at heart, but lately he's been mixing with the mob down at the pool parlor. And his mother is afraid he'll follow in his older brother Mike's footsteps. The usual story.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a city choked by crime, where even the most mundane moments can shatter into terror.
Speaking of the devil, there's Mike and Tommy now. It's the boy and the one who saved him yesterday, brothers, no wonder.
Later that very afternoon at the Midtown Bank, desperation calls for help. Help, police.
It's these bank robbers again.
A policeman's shot finds its mark, but their wounded companion is whisked away as the hoodlums make their escape yet again. That night, as Linda Page sits in her apartment, the door is suddenly thrust open, her quiet disrupted by a chilling demand.
Okay, babes, grab your instrument bag. You're going for a little ride.
Well, what's the idea?
We got a patient for ya, come on.
You can't expect me to go out without putting some fresh lipstick on, do you?
Hey, what you doing?
Linda is blindfolded and taken to a car, her fate uncertain in the clutches of the mysterious gang.
The coast is clear. Okay, Pete, let's go.
Gotham's underbelly writhes, a tapestry of desperation and deceit, as fear grips its citizens tighter than any chain. A blindfold removed, a grim scene revealed. Mike and Tommy, faces etched with pain and betrayal.
He caught a slug and you're gonna take it out. We got you cause a doc has to make a report and you don't. Are you gonna fix Tommy up and keep your mouth closed?
You know I won't talk. If I did, it would kill your mother to know Tommy was a bank robber. You know I wouldn't do anything to hurt Tommy. He kept hanging around. You know how it is. You gotta believe me.
But as hope flickers, the Batmobile streaks through the night, a dark harbinger of justice, seeking answers where others find only shadows.
She knows Mike Grogan and Tommy well. Maybe she can give me some information about them.
A silent ascent, a swift approach, the shadow of the Batmobile's owner looms, seeking a whisper of truth in an empty room.
Nobody home, might as well go. Wait, what's this?
A hidden message scrawled in haste, a vital clue uncovered, leading the Dark Knight to a game of disguise, a calculated risk.
Linda mentioned a pool room on the corner which Tommy and Mike frequent. So what? So this. I'm going in there, but not as the Batman.
Gotham's concrete jungle, a labyrinth of shadows and secrets, where even the most mundane objects can conceal a vigilante's tools. From a concealed compartment within the Batmobile, the Dark Knight retrieves his disguise.
I am going to impersonate a certain Trigger Burns, an out-of-town mobster I know of.
And so it is Trigger Burns who infiltrates the enemy's lair, a calculated stride into the lion's den.
I'm Trigger Burns. I want to talk to Mike Grogan. Where is he?
Mike Grogan, sure. He's in the back. I'll take you to Mike. He ought to be glad to see ya.
As the disguised Batman descends, a brutal twist of fate awaits, a revelation that could shatter his carefully laid plan.
You ain't Trigger wise, Gov. Trigger was bumped off the other day. Reach, Copper.
The trap is sprung, but the hunter becomes the hunted, and the Batman unleashes his fury.
Come and get me, if you can. Knocking you mugs around is getting to be a habit.
Hey gang, get this Copper.
The night bleeds with violence as Batman dances through the chaos, a dark angel of retribution against the city's wicked heart. Gotham at night, a symphony of sirens and shadows. In the grimy underbelly of this city, a brutal reckoning is underway.
Your posture is bad.
Pardon me while I straighten it for you.
Suddenly, the door is thrown back as if by a cyclone, and that cyclone is Robin.
I kind of thought something was up when I heard that shot. Let me in on this.
Ammunition behind the 8-ball 8 chum.
The corner pocket for Mr. Cue Ball.
Okay, we've done enough damage here, let's go.
With the immediate threat neutralized, the Dark Knight and his loyal sidekick vanish back into the Gotham night, leaving only chaos and a faint whisper of justice. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening, a city held captive by its own darkness.
Get the number of the truck that hit me. Listen, that dick was after Mike, we gotta get word to him.
Even in the throes of his pain, a desperate plea for aid.
I'll get to the hideout right away.
Under the cloak of night, two figures, a legend and his young companion, follow the trail.
Shutting down the headlights, the Batman and Robin cautiously follow the thug to the hideout on the waterfront.
Within the grimy walls of a waterfront hideout, fear breeds paranoia.
Mike downstairs, yeah, he's down with the gang. Me, I'm up here watching all alone. Gee, dem shadows gimme the creeps, they oot such a funny shapes, dat one looks just like a bat.
The ruse has worked, the disguise shed, their quarry's fate sealed by their own fear.
Looks like IT worked out better than I expected. Unless I'm mistaken, that thug will lead US to Grogan's hideout.
Brother, you were never more right in your whole life.
Inside the den of corruption, a desperate scramble for escape as the walls close in.
Sure, that Copper was asking for you, Mike. They must be wise to US, yeah, we better all scram out of here. Grab the kid and let's go.
The hunt is far from over. The shadows of Gotham still conceal their targets, but justice is a patient hunter. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening across grim alleyways. A desperate gamble is being played out in the suffocating darkness.
Tommy can't be moved, it might be fatal. That means I stay, you guys can go. What's leave you behind to spill everything when the cops start working on you? You must be out of your head. Come on, grab that kid, we're getting out of here.
A sudden roar of gunfire, and one man clutches his chest, slumping to the floor in a final, tragic gasp.
Mike, you killed him, sure, and I'm gonna let you and the kid have it too. That'll take care of all the loose ends. Pull that trigger and one of those loose ends will be a rope around your neck, the Batman.
Justice lands like a thunderclap, a first-class punch for a first-class rat. Gotham at night, a symphony of sirens and despair. But tonight, a different kind of danger lurks in the alleyways.
Sensing danger, the Batman suddenly.
A shot rings out, but the darkness protects its guardian, as an unseen foe attempts a cowardly ambush.
It's not nice to try to shoot people in the back, or didn't you know?
Hey, Lego my suspenders, Lego you here. With pleasure. Enough kidding around now to get to work.
Meanwhile, on a rooftop far above, a brutal confrontation is about to begin.
Death faces the Batman. How I can pick that guy off like a clay pigeon from here. Try to shoot the Batman, will you? Take that and that and that.
Hey, oh.
But even a god of war can be tested. The dance of death has just begun, and the night holds its breath. Gotham sleeps, but danger never rests. On this cold, desolate dock, a wounded boy fights for survival. Tommy, battered and broken, pushes through the agony, driven by a desperate will to escape. Below, a fierce battle rages. The Batman and Robin locked in combat, unaware a new threat emerges.
Okay, cut out the horseplay or I plug this dame. Nice work, Joe. Now I'm gonna do something I always wanted to do. Give IT to the Batman.
In the chaos, a single shot rings out, but fate intervenes. The true killer falls, his reign of terror over.
Just in time, eh?
Batman, police, you boys can take over now. Our job is finished.
Come on, Robin.
With the immediate danger averted, the Dark Knight and his young ward vanish back into the shadows, the city once again safe for now. Gotham's grimy streets, slick with perpetual rain, bear silent witness as the grim reality of justice unfolds. The aftermath of a crime where a life's extinguished, leaving behind only shattered hopes and a grieving brother.
Tommy, he didn't have anything to do with the holdups. He didn't even carry a gun. He wanted to be like me. He did me no harm. He's a good kid.
I guess he is. Well, he called us here. Don't worry, I'll put in a good word for him to the judge.
Was that fellow with the boy, the famous Batman, I've heard so much about?
That was him.
All right, quite a guy, isn't he? I should say so. He's wonderful.
Days later, in the sterile halls of justice, a desperate plea echoes, a promise whispered in the shadow of consequence.
Do something for me, Tommy. Go straight. Don't be a sucker like me. Promise me you'll go straight. Promise, prom-AAH.
Meanwhile, across the city, a conversation ignites, revealing a longing for something beyond the ordinary, a yearning for the thrill the bat embodies.
Look, you've been talking about the Batman all evening. What's he got that I haven't got? I've got money, good looks. A girl isn't always interested in that. He represents excitement, color, daring. I can't exactly explain it. Tame Bruce is nice, and I do like him a lot, but if he only were a little more like the Batman. But I guess that's asking too much.
The cycle of crime meets its inevitable end, but in the heart of Gotham, new obsessions are born, and the legend of the Batman continues its indelible mark.
Mike Grogan has robbed his last bank. Promise, Mike. I promise, gosh, thanks, haha.
It looks very much like the Batman will be seeing more of Linda Page in the future. I'll see to that.